Have you ever wondered what we truly have to fear? We fear failure. We fear rejection. We fear pain, embarrassment, judgment. But what if the thing we should fear the most isn't out there in the world? What if it's something much quieter, much closer? What if the greatest fear of all is the life we never dared to live? Well, I fear most the unlived life. A simple sentence, yet it contains a world of truth, courage, and warning. Let's begin by understanding what this quote is telling us. Fear most the unlived life. It's not just poetic. It's a call to wake up, to stop existing passively, to stop letting time pass by like background noise. Because you see, we are all born with a finite amount of time. We don't get to choose when we're born, and most of us won't know when we'll die. But what we do get to choose every single day is whether or not we are truly living. The unlived life is not necessarily a life without motion. It's not about how busy your calendar is or how many responsibilities you juggle. You could be running from one meeting to another, ticking off task after task, and still be living an unlived life. It's unlived because it isn't yours. It's a life designed by fear, by expectations, by rules you never wrote. It's a life shaped by the need to conform, to play it safe, to not disturb the world around you. And that's what this quote is asking you to confront. So how does the unlived life creep in? It's subtle. It doesn't show up with alarms or warnings. It starts when we silence our curiosity, when we tell ourselves, this isn't the right time. I'm not ready, so I'll start next year. It creeps in when we trade dreams for distractions, desire for duty, and adventure for approval. We get so caught up in doing what's expected that we stop asking, what do I really want? What ignites my soul? And make no mistake, this is not about recklessness. This isn't about throwing away responsibilities or chasing wild fantasies. No. This is about the courage to live consciously, to refuse to let fear be your compass, to choose a path, even when it's uncertain, simply because it is yours. Think of all the people who have lived long lives but never truly felt alive. People who stayed in jobs they hated, relationships that drained them, routines that numbed them, not because they couldn't leave, but because they never gave themselves permission to live differently. And yet, the world is also full of people who broke the script. They left careers that looked perfect on paper to pursue a passion. They moved across the world to start over. They dared to write books, paint canvases, open bakeries, start nonprofits, sing in public, dance barefoot, fall in love again. These are people who decided they would rather fail at their own life than succeed at someone else's. Because what's worse than the pain of failing? Regret. The regret of not trying, of not risking, of not speaking, of not living. Here's the paradox. We fear the very things that would give us life. We fear vulnerability, yet that's how we connect. We fear change, yet that's how we grow. We fear dreaming big, yet that's how we create meaning. Fear in itself is not the enemy. Fear is a signal. It tells us, here's something that matters. Here's something at the edge of comfort. Here's something worth looking at. But if we listen only to fear, we shrink. The unlived life is not the result of one big decision. It's the accumulation of daily compromises. Each time we silence our voice. Each time we postpone the thing we long to do. Each time we choose safety over purpose. Little by little, the unlived life becomes our reality. So what does it mean to live your life fully? It means doing what lights you up, even when no one understands it. It means asking hard questions. It means forgiving yourself for the years you lived on autopilot and deciding to change the direction now. It means recognizing that your time, your energy, your story, it all matters. You don't have to change the whole world. You just have to show up authentically in yours. Living your life doesn't mean climbing Everest or becoming a billionaire. It can be as simple and profound as spending your days aligned with what feels real and right to you. It means being brave enough to write your own story and then live it. So I leave you with a question. What does the unlived life look like for you? Is it the book you never started? The words you never said? The trip you never took? The business you never launched? The love you never chased? The version of yourself you were too afraid to become? You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to take the next honest step. Because the truth is, you were not made for a life of silent compromise. You were not made to fit in a mold. You were made to become, to live, to stretch, to stumble and get back up, to love, to create, to experience, That is what it means to live. And that is why you should fear most of the unlived life. Don't let your life be a quiet apology for who you might have been. Instead, make it a declaration. A roaring yes. A daily act of courage. Fear most of the unlived life, and then go live yours. Have you ever wondered